He's just looking now. You can see him queuing up because he's going to have a go at this red, because he thinks that if he can stun it, obviously he's trying to pot it, but if he misses and leaves the cue ball there, what's the shot for John next? So this is where you calculate whether it's worth the risk. Couple of options. Could play the red in the balk area. And if he's covered all of those 6 reds at the top of the table, that was quite a clever shot. Because John doesn't really want to move the one on the right-hand side. But he hasn't. There's a gap past the green.
Yeah, here's the tournament long pot success. John Higgins 64%, surprisingly to some I would suggest a wee bit higher than Neil Robertson. As Neil finds one beautiful shot, needs a bounce. I think also in part that John probably doesn't take on as many risky long shots as he once did. That snooker savvy that he employs, probably part of that stat, but interesting.
Yeah, just landed in the one spot that was no good there, but can he get the snooker?
Yeah, Robertson won.
Yep, that's pretty good. So you mentioned he was savvy, John Higgins. He's going to have to be here.
Yeah, the gap through there. The last thing John wants to do though is release this red.
You can already see the quality in this match, Alan, can't you, shining through? There's been 3 or 4 exchanges here of chess with balls where they've just been trying to tempt each other into certain shots. It's been a higher standard already in these exchanges than nearly all the matches we've seen here at the Crucible. These are 2 very clever players.
Yeah, John, as we mentioned, he loath to bring that red off the cushion, so he decided on a calculated risk. This red's not a certainty. Red to right middle, and if he plays it dead weight, even more difficult. Big shot this. Good chance to get back in the frame. Oh, lovely. Very smooth.
One.
So it was Neil Robertson who got the upper hand in that exchange. Don't think he's got the angle at the moment. He's just having a little look there to see if he runs through, chips the red in the corner and screws the red off the side cushion. All the balls will be available. So here we go. That's the cue ball. Doesn't want it in front of the brown. I think that's okay. Although it makes it a little bit more difficult to get the side on the cue ball.
7.
Got to be careful when you follow through with the brown.
Yeah, he's almost checking it in a way if he was to screw it, so he's going top.
8.
Yeah, he couldn't play the shot then in the end, could he? But it was hard to do anyway. So off the green. And the trouble with that playing, you're always going to leave the cue ball near the cushion.
11.
In a perfect world, he'd have done that the red before, and then he'd have been bang on the blue.
12.
Just scrapping for the cue ball at the minute is Neil Robertson. Also got the yellow down in the baulk area, could be handy. He doesn't fancy the black, but all about how he sees it.
I'd imagine he'll stun round the back of green and brown. Wants to take those out of the equation, which he has done. Needs a wee bit of luck here. Just needs this cue ball to cease. I think that red goes to corner. He's had a look at it.
14.
Yeah. Twixt in between there. Pulled up a bit shorter. Would have been all right for the red in the corner. And we can pot this, but it's a lot more difficult, particularly when you're close to it and it's into a blind pocket. So Neil's just having a little look on the angle. Not straightforward. Superb.
15.
Yeah, very good indeed. Tricky little shots those. Negotiated very well. And now, what a chance for a counter clearance.
Yeah, he's playing for both reds. He'd love to get the one just below to the right of the pink first, because that's more awkward than the other one.
Yeah, looks like he's done it as well, Al, doesn't he? Absolutely perfect on it. Pink goes in the middle, which is exactly what he needs.
$18.
So it was John Higgins who was in early. Mr. Black off the spot. A series of, well, excellent tactical shots from Robertson. Finally trapped his man. There's the black that John missed.
24.
And since that exchange, it's been Neil Robertson at the table. He's had some tricky shots to play in this break, but so far he's negotiated. Can he get the rest of them?
Thank you. 25.
It's good stuff, this, Alan, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is a proper match in store. They both just look, especially Neil, he just looks like it ain't possible to have any more confidence.
31.
Almost every shot he's played is full of purpose and energy
33.
and getting on with it. Brown being just a hint off the spot actually helps this now, because it's
36.
important he finishes just off straight in the blue.
$40.
Which he has. Pretty much pick his spot now. Just top this through on and off the cushion, or just low of straight pink. Deciding to stay where he is.
45.
Yeah, so if you got the angle, screw in. Leave the black in the middle. You see where Neil's looking there? That's for the cue ball. Just a screw shot. Just got to calculate this. Just past the black. Leave it in the opposite middle.
51.
What a frame of snooker. And what a steal if this goes in.
In goes the black. John Higgins led by 55.
Neil Robertson.
But after falling into Neil Robertson's trap, Robbo took full advantage and wins the first frame and leads a frame to nil.